This race day replay is brought to you by Edelbrock, the most respected name in performance.
Tony Alm out of Lake Worth, Florida, the 93 Mustang, 400 cubic inches of Ford on board, Thunder Autosports, AFT transmissions, MPR racing engines, and Holly EFI on the little gray Mustang.
As much as I have seen Tony Alm race over the last couple of years, he's a very difficult guy to make an argument against in a final round. But then you look what Brian Keep has done the last couple of days. Keep has been one of those guys who has largely stayed off of the list of dramatic histrionics we've seen out of some of these cars. It's just been a fast car. The same could be said for some of the cars in the finals that have not fared so well. Alm and Keep gone. Keep smokes the tires, and Tony Alm will drive himself to a victory at Ultra Street here at the 2017 U.S. Street Nationals.
Wait till Brian Keep sees that time slip. He had the tree by 0.2 of a second.
So Ben Wolverton and Rick Prospero locking horns in the final round. Prospero has been the class of the field, gone as quick as 464. Ben Wolverton has been lightning quick on the Christmas tree, and he has been consistent. And consistently a couple of tenths of a second slower than Rick Prospero.
Outlaw 632. We need the stage lanes for pairings, please. Outlaw 632. Semi-final round. Round 3. We need the lanes, please. Outlaw Pro Mod. They need you the staging lanes, please. Outlaw Pro Mod. Need you the staging lanes, please.
So what's going to be the boxy radial-equipped 78 Malibu or the more swoopy radial-equipped 1990 Mazda RX-7?
Both of them got big box Chevy stuffed under the hood.
Both of them put up a heck of a fight down the 8th mile. Rick Prospero, effectively his race to lose. Whoa, he took a big bite out of that one. And then, whoa, sideways is Wolverton. That car is right rear tire off the ground. And Rick Prospero, the first chance to be crowned at the 2017 U.S. Street Nationals. He is your heavy street winner this weekend. Dominic Augustine, Ken Cartuccio. We're now down to the second to last final of this event. And what an event it has been. Bob, I can tell you right now, I have had a blast. I hope you have had fun as well. It has been truly entertaining up here.
It's been more fun than 100 Drunken Indians. How about that?
I'm unfamiliar with that party, but maybe someday.
You can just imagine, right?
I can't imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine. Ken Cartucci out of Wallingford, Connecticut. Beautiful 6.9 Camaro. Past champion of this program. Budweiser side. Dominic Augustine out of Mooresville, North Carolina. In the SS Chevelle.
Flames are out on both sides, and the wind light shines for Ken Cartuccio. Been the class of the field the whole weekend. 4:35.9, and he saves what is, I believe, the best for last. 165.56 for Ken Augustine. 4:42.9, 154.
It's absolutely amazing.
And a battle of wills ensues.
I call it staging very, very carefully. Very carefully.
Neither man has moved yet. Neither man has moved yet.
I saw Kevin nicked up just a little bit.
And still they sit next to each other. We're going to have to bust a stopwatch out of these guys in a second.
Billy just
the
walked
starter
over
is sat down on the wall, and there goes Justin Swanson. Fiskus brings it up on the two-step. He's gone. Look at the header flames from Whoa, a big backfire and a huge wheel stand. Unbelievable final round. It's Fiskus. Holy Christmas, 466.5, 152. Kevin Fiskus wheel stands his way to a final after Justin Swanstrom lets the fire out. 5:05.2 at only 100 miles an hour.
Almost identical on their qualifying and run efforts. Number 1 and number 2 meet the final.
This race serves as the kickoff for the drag radial season, the radial versus the world, the Pro Drag Radial Wars, the Radial Wars class, NFCA, and everything else. We got Lights Out 8 coming soon. We got the Outlaw Streetcar Reunion coming soon in Memphis, Tennessee. All these races are huge paydays for the men and women that run this class. So we're setting the tone for 2017 right now, and Barry Mitchell and Mark Woodruff have come out swinging. There was some real depth to this field this weekend. There was no pushovers in here whatsoever.
Barry Hampton out of North Carolina, or Barry Mitchell out of Hamptonville, North Carolina. Mark Woodruff out of Arnold, Missouri, meeting the finals.
Turbocharged car and the supercharged machine. Of course, Mitchell's over there, Bud's side. And the world-beating Camaro that he drove to the 374 earlier this week, and a slew of low 380 passes. Woodruff's car, he was unchallenged the first 2 rounds of this race, came out, took down Dan Ferris last time in a mid 380 pass, and we'll see what Mitchell is going to bring to the table here. Woodruff continues to play the hand he's played. Mitchell may get the best of him just in a straight-up drag race that both of them leave on time. Mitchell now pre-staged, Woodruff is pre-staged, and Mitchell goes right in. Woody brings the boost up. Off they go. Reaction time favors Mitchell. Oh, Woodruff sideways. He's coming across the racetrack, and Woodruff barely touched the wall. 382 won 196 from Mitchell. Woodruff went on a wild ride down there when the car finally made contact with the left-hand wall. It was certainly not as bad as it looked like it was going to be when it started. The car rotated, changing times multiple directions in the center of the racetrack before it worked its way to the left and side-slapped the wall. Woodruff has brought the car to a stop at basically the quarter-mile finish line, and that was about as wild a finish as you could have expected here in the Pro Drag Radial Wars category, Bob.
Oh, my goodness. They want to swap. Right. They might have split in the final. I doubt it. Hancock out of Opelika, Alabama. In the Speed Tech Chevy, the Budweiser side of the racetrack. NITROUS assisted hot rod. George Williams on a Mastic, New York. In a 2016 Corvette.
As the sky, man, what a beautiful sky out there right now. But you can look down at these race cars and you can see the race pack dashes, really kind of green glow in front of the drivers in the cockpits of these cars. Both of them purging a lot of nitrous out of there. Both cars staged and gone. Look at the header flames for James Hancock. Top end, it's Hancock. 383 with a 9 at 196 miles an hour. Hancock with that wild-looking injector hat, zoomy header nitrous car gets the job done. Williams, 389.9, nothing to shake a stick at.
Everybody have that injector head on their nitrous cars next month. Watch.
So 2 blown big block Chevys, automatic transmissions behind them. Both cars have wings, a little bit more wheelbase for Stunkard. And Tracy has been the quicker of the pair all weekend long. That does not mean that the experienced racer Kyle Dvorak cannot pull a rabbit out of a hat here and maybe pull the rug out from under Tracy with a fantastic reaction time. And Kyle being motioned ahead by the starter. Literally inching the car ahead. Now he's fully staged. Tracy's in. And it's go time. First to the finish line wins. Big wheels up launch on both sides. Strucker's car's got a hole out. That may open it up, but not enough. 411.6 at 170 miles an hour. Kyle Dvorak is not quick enough at 432.0, 168.47. Stunkard slowed down. You saw. Can you possibly bet against this guy? Can you make a valid argument for... And that takes nothing away from the effort the Tuttaros have put in, because they have been the class of the blown field, but Jose's been in the 60s, man.
You put some odds on it, I'll take Tuttaro. Like maybe 40 to 1, 50 to 1. What are the odds?
The odds are you will never be paid if you win that bet. That is what the odds are.
The odds are you go home broke as you are right now.
I love going fast. Always have and always will. Top end kits used to be created from scratch, grabbing parts, putting them together, and hoping they work. But now we've taken all that experience from the Edelbrock R&D team and created a complete top end kit all in one box. High quality parts with guaranteed performance. No one makes a top end kit like Edelbrock, and that's why I've been here for over 46 years.